Gotcha, well, man. I gotcha. All right, so my next comedian coming to the stage, he hasn't failed his sobriety field test. Amazing, because he's surrounded by $2 Chuck all day long. Please give a warm welcome for Paul Hermelin.
Hello, hello. How's everybody doing tonight? I really want to say thank you all very much for coming out and supporting us. We really, really do appreciate it. So thank you so much. My name, as she said, my name is Paul Hermelin. And if you can't remember my last name, just remember this. Hermelin. Just run it together. Hermelin. Or you can call me Mr. H, which is what my students used to do. I used to be a middle school English teacher for LA Unified School District. That's LAUSD, not LSD. LA Unified. So, yeah, I used to be a school teacher. And one of the things you probably noticed about me is my big smile. Got a big curly white smile, right? And you're probably thinking, hey, look at this guy. He seems like a pretty friendly, nice guy, you know, got a big smile, kind of nice, approachable, right? No. No. You know, it can be actually kind of a curse having a smile like this. No, honest to God truth. Oftentimes throughout my life, I have actually been like in a department store or like a Target. And I'll just be minding my own business, you know, I'm shopping, I'm a customer, right? I'm just kind of like, you know, browsing, looking through clothes on the rack or whatever. I'm checking out sunglasses, and all of a sudden I get this. Yeah? Excuse me, sir. Could you please show me where the linen department is?
Yeah.
So I immediately look at my shirt to see if I've got a name tag on. And I'm thinking to myself, no, you fucking moron. Do I look like I work here? But of course, you know, I gotta be nice because I've got this smile. I'm sorry, I really don't work here. Oh, they're like, oh, I'm so sorry, I don't know why. Fuck off. So, one of the things I wanted to do when I was growing up is I wanted to be a news anchorman. You know, like Walter Cronkite. Lots of spoilers. You know, that's what I wanted to do, but that never panned out. So now I work in an office. But at least I get to sit behind a desk. You know, what the hell? Take what you can get, right? So, you know, working in an office has got its good things, but it's got some bad things too. One of the things that I don't really care about in terms of working in an office is, well, let me give you an example. Here's a good example. Recently, I came to the office after my weekend. And I was feeling pretty good, you know, I felt great. It was my weekend, I was re-energized, I was recharged. And I come in and I sit down and getting settled in, you know, I got my laptop, you know, booting up and everything. And all of a sudden I just start noticing, I'm hearing all these crazy sounds. I'm hearing people clearing their throats and people sneezing and coughing. And I think, what the fuck is going on around here? It's kind of freaking me out, you know. And so I just kind of like roll my chair and I go, what's going on? My coworker over here in the workstation next to me, and she goes, oh, there's just this bug that's going around. Everybody's got to get a sore throat. Everybody's got to get coughing and sneezing. It's really bad. Everybody's getting it. And of course, you know, that's when denial kicks in. You're like, fuck that. I'm healthy. I'm strong. I'm good. I feel great. Really. Just don't come near me. Yeah. So, you know, you get defiant. You're like, screw that. I'm not going to get sick. You know, I feel fine. I don't care. But, you know, you hear all these people coughing and sneezing and hacking. And, you know, it's like when you're entombed on an airliner. You know, that you have to breathe in that recycled air. And it just eventually it happens, right? As the day progresses, you get that little scratch in your throat. You start to feel a little weak, and you're kind of going, what the hell? You know, I was feeling good. What the hell? But you're still trying to feel defiant. You still feel like, I can hack this. I can do this. I can do this. So you go home. I went home. I said hello to my sweetheart. Gave her a kiss. She asked, how was your day, sweetheart? Did you have a good day? I went, yeah, I had a pretty good day. Except that everybody at the office is starting to get sick, and people are starting to cough, people are starting to sneeze, and I think I'm getting a scratchy throat. She goes, no, you're not. You're not getting sick. No, you're not. Stop talking yourself into getting sick. You're not getting sick. Okay, maybe that'll work, you know? Sure. I'm not sick, I'm fine. So, you know, I go ahead and go to bed, thinking maybe if I can just sleep this off, maybe I'll wake up and I'll feel good, right? Wrong. So I wake up the next morning and I'm kind of like, oh, my head's starting to hurt, the throat's really sore. I turn to look at her and I go, I'm sick, all right? I'm sick. And you know what? You're probably sick too. Sorry. So, you know, I take my Kleenex, I go to the office, everybody's hacking, everybody's sneezing, everybody's blowing their nose and everything like that. So I'm sitting there at the desk and, you know, when you think about the Kleenex, you know, I'm blowing my nose, I sneeze, I blow my nose, you know, and this thing gets all sopping wet and rips. And you're thinking, what the hell good is this thing? I might as well just blow my nose with my own hand. You know, if you think about that really cheap crap that they sell at the 99-cent store, that one little sheet of paper that they say is Kleenex that you're supposed to be able to wipe your face with, what the hell is up with that? It makes no sense. Just, that's the best you know. You might as well just do that. Just do that. So, you know, I'm sitting there at my desk. I'm just sitting there, with this chair here. I'm sitting there at my desk, and I'm just listening. I'm listening to the symphony. And that's kind of what it is, you know? Because almost the entire office has gotten sick at this point. So I hear her clearing her throat. And I hear somebody over there coughing. And then I hear somebody on the other side. So after a while, it's like a little bit of an orchestra, you know? Unreal, man. So, you know, one of the things I noticed about when you're sick and everybody else around you is sick, it's kind of at peace, you know, it makes you feel at peace because you can make all the freaking noise you want. You know, if everybody's blowing their nose, everybody's coughing and hacking and everything, you can sit there and just wail on your Kleenex and you can cough as loud as you want. Nobody's paying any attention to you, right? But if you're the poor bastard that's the only one that's sick in the office, and it's real quiet in there, like it is now, yeah, you're screwed. Because if you've got to blow your nose after you just sneezed, and you know this isn't going to be one of those light little blows either. You know you got some crap up in there. You got to get out. And you hope the first one's going to be productive enough, but no. Right? You know what I'm talking about? You think, oh, maybe this that one time. But no. Oh, anyway. It just sucks because, you know, everybody's listening to all the crazy, obnoxious noise you're making, and it just sucks. And then, you know, after you blow your nose, you know that the Kleenex isn't doing all the job, so then you got to wind up wiping your hands to absorb all that extra moisture that the Kleenex couldn't pick up. And, you know, do you think about this? Do people even wash their hands after they blow their nose? Do people even do that? So think about it. You know, when people are sick, and they're blowing the nose, and then you go, hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Okay, so just think about that. Washing hands. You know, speaking of washing hands, I've got a little pet peeve. I was in the bathroom recently. I was doing my business. I was in one of the stalls, and I was on my phone, you know, checking my emails on my phone. You know what? You gotta hand it to the manufacturers of smartphones. They have allowed everyone to do their business and conduct their business at the same time. Gotta love that, right? So I'm in there and I'm doing my business, and there's a guy in the stall next to me. And he's finishing up. I can tell he's finishing up, you know, he's doing his thing. I hear him flush the toilet. I hear him open the stall. I hear him leave. And then I hear that door to the bathroom open and close. And you just want to scream. You just want to go, wash your hands, you if I'm going to touch that damn doorknob? I am not touching that doorknob with my hand. I mean, what's the point if you go and wash your hands and then you go and touch the handle and you're touching everybody else's hands? And then their ass and their crap. Think about that, right? Yeah, I'm a little neurotic. What are you going to do? So what do? Whenever you wash your hands, you got to take that paper towel. And you got to grab the handle with the paper towel. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody? You got to use the damn paper towels, right? And then you got to go to the public restrooms and they have no damn paper towels. Then what do? You got that stupid hair dryer? You got to get creative. You got to get creative, right? You got to use your foot. Maybe your knee. And of course, if it's the winter time, you got a jacket. Just, you know, do that thing like that. You know, there's one more thing that kind of annoys the hell out of me. People who buy birds and have birds as pets. That annoys the crap out of me. You know why? Because birds have wings. They're supposed to fly. They're supposed to be free, not put in a cell like they're serving some time for some crime that they did. What the hell? So you know what? This is what I would do if I were in charge. If I were in charge, people who have birds as pets would be arrested and they would be thrown into a cell inside a bird sanctuary. They'd have walls, but no ceiling. How do you like that shit? I'm Paul Herman. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Before he got here.